guys, Mrs. Kaufman here. How are you? How is it helpful to write numbers in different ways? Let's discuss this further today. What will we learn today? Using the order of operations is important when finding the value of expressions. To find the value of expressions by performing operations in the proper order. Okay, remember order of operations. We've talked about this. Sometimes we call it PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Do you guys remember us talking about that earlier in the year? Okay, here's some of the standards that we're covering. Just so you know, we're covering our bases. Okay, our vocabulary for today is numerical expression and order of operations. In your math journals, I want you to write down these words, and I want you to go to the back of the book, and I want you to define these words. So take a minute to do that. Okay, order of operations. We're going to simplify the expressions inside grouping symbols like parentheses. Then we're going to find the value of all powers, multiply and divide in order from left to right, add and subtract in order from left to right. Okay, so this is basically PEMDAS if you look through it. This is parentheses, this is exponents, multiply, divide, add, and subtract. Okay, we're going to find the value of the expression. Do you see how it doesn't have an equal sign? That's because this is just an expression. There are no grouping symbols or powers. There are no multiplication or division symbols. Just add and subtract in order from left to right. 10 minus 2 plus 8 equals 8 plus 8, right? Because 10 minus 2 is 8. The answer then is 16. So that one didn't present too big of a challenge. Is this one more of a challenge? Perhaps. There are no grouping symbols or powers. Look for the parentheses. There are none. Multiply before adding. Oh, do you see that? 3 times 5. So we're going to have 4 plus 3 times 5, which is 15. 4 plus 15. And that will equal 19. I want to do another example of that one. Find the value of 4 plus 10 times 3. The answer is 34, right? Because 10 times 3 is 30, plus 4 is 34. Find the value of this expression. 20 divided by 4 plus 17 times 9 minus 6. Okay, first things first, we are going to look inside the parentheses. 9 minus 6. We're going to subtract 6 from 9, and if we show the change here, we've still got 20 divided by 4 plus 17 times 3, because this is 3. So we just kind of showed the expression written again. Okay, so now we're going to do 20 divided by 4, because that's the next step, right? Which is looking for division and multiplication, moving from left to right. Okay, so we start with the division because it comes first. It's in the most left. Okay, so we have 5 plus 17 times 3. Okay, now we're left with 17 times 3, which we did, right? So we've got 5 plus 51, which then gives us an answer of 56. I want to do another one of those because I think this is a bit of a challenge, and a lot of us sometimes make mistakes on these. Find the value of 90 divided by 3 plus 3 minus 2 minus 20. I'm going to give you a minute. I want you to figure it out. Start here, then go here. Your answer should be 11. Is that the answer that you got? If not, I want you to go back and figure it out until you can get 11 without any difficulties. Okay, now we have exponents. Find the value of the expression. 3 times 6 squared plus 4 equals 3 times 36 plus 4, because we had to figure out what the exponent was, 6 times 6, okay? So now we have 3 times 36 plus 4. We've got to multiply 3 times 36. Gives us 108 plus 4. And that gives us our answer of 112. Should we do another one? 4 to the third power, or we like to call this sometimes 4 cubed, plus 5 times 2 minus 1. Okay, there's no parentheses, so we're going to go to exponents, solve that. Then you're going to go to multiplication and solve that. Okay, see if you get this answer, 73. Okay, if you didn't get this answer, I want you to work it again until you figure out how the answer of 73 came to be. Go slowly on these. It takes time. Find the value of the expression. 5 plus 8 squared minus 2 times 2. I wonder what we do here. Okay, did you watch that? Okay, because 8 squared is inside the parentheses, we do it first. Okay, so inside the parentheses, we solve 8 squared, and that's 64, because 8 times 8 is 64, minus 2 times 2. That's called simplifying the exponent, or solving the exponent. Okay, so now we've got 5 plus 62 times 2. Where did the 62 come from? We had to subtract the 2 from the 64. Do you see that? 64 minus 2 is 62. Now we have 5 plus 124, because we had to do this next, right? 62 times 2, and that's 124 plus 5. So we have an answer of 129. Now write an expression for the total cost of lotions, 2 candles, and 4 lip balms. Find the total cost. 5 times $5 plus 2 times $7 plus 4 times $2. So that's 5 squared, right? Because 5 times 5 plus 2 times 7 plus 4 times 2. 25 plus 2 times 7 plus 4 times 2. You simplify 5 squared to find the cost of the lotions. Some of you might initially want to skip this step, but I find it's helpful to get accustomed to like seeing exponents and stuff, but if you skipped it, that would be okay with me. 25 plus 14 plus 4 times 2. 25 plus 14 plus 8 is 47. The total cost of the items then is $47. Okay guys, I want you to answer this question. How did what you learned today help you answer this question? How is it helpful to write numbers in different ways? I want you to think about it in terms of like exponents especially. Okay? Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. My bad. We have to do our ticket in the door. Explain the steps you would use to solve the following problem. Okay, I want this on your whisk tomorrow. 3 squared plus 21 minus 9 times 6 divided by 2. Okay, see if you can't solve that. Let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to seeing you bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good night.